You are watching the best of The Alex Jones Show, weekdays from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Central. Watch live at Infowars.com/show or become a member of InfoWarsNews.com and help us take resistance to the next level.
Spend a few minutes on the attack on the family. It's so naked now. The attack on women, the attack on manhood. I mean, the MSNBC, I'm sure you've seen their promo where they say, your kids now belong to the state. I mean, these people are really being naked about their takeover. Why do you think that is?
Well, they're feeling that they've won, and they want to sock it to us. And the only way we can remain a free country is if parents are in control of their children, not the government. And if we are able to elect congressmen and representatives who believe in limited government, lower taxes, and letting people spend their own money, and instead of the government spending it. And these are the issues that are so important in the upcoming elections this year. And I urge everybody to go into the primaries, where I hear people say in November, well, I don't like the guy on either party. Well, that's your fault that you weren't in there in the primaries getting the right guy on the ballot, because he's not going to get elected unless he's on the ballot.
Well, it's definitely a lesser of two evils, and I've never even been of that view, but the Democrats are going for total broke. The Republican leadership's trying to kill the Tea Party. We've got to get behind the Tea Party, which you're a proto-founder of, across the board. But I think about my grandmothers and how they interact with my grandfathers. 3 of my grandparents are gone. One of them's still here. They weren't subservient women, but they were on a team in that family, and that family came first, and they were powerful, effective, smart women that, would read to me for hours in the summer when I was visiting them, and who were super smart and had, multiple degrees.
They could read?
Yeah, they could read, and they wanted a strong family. And I remember my grandmother, reading me when Ulysses comes home and everything and his house has been taken over, kind of an example of what's happened to America. But they were just such strong, powerful women compared to what women are today. And they call this modern thing a feminist, and it's the complete opposite of an empowered woman. Notice the feminists say, don't let women own guns. I mean, it's just so insane to see how they are destroying men, they're destroying women. All the things they're getting away with. It's so disgusting to see women becoming married to the state, basically.
That's right, because when you don't set up the family, a traditional man and woman where the man is the provider and protector, and then all these babies appear, you look to Big Brother government to support you. And that's not the kind of country we want.
Well, you're supposed to put the load on the men so they compete and make a stronger society. Not say, men are nobodies, they're idiots. Women, you're in charge with the state. And, of course, everything falls apart. I mean, look at illegitimacy in the black community. Less than 10% before the Great Society in the 60s. These are mainline numbers. Now upwards of 90%. And that same system's being deployed. It is a system-wrecking program. The globalists have controlled the mainstream media for a long time, but now they're expanding, making the weaponization even more vicious and deceptive. All the major networks are state-run.
We are partnering this year with the NFL.
The NFL has become a political weapon against the Second Amendment and pushes Obamacare. MSNBC tells us that our children belong to the state.
We have to break through our kind of private idea that kids belong to their parents or kids belong to their families and recognize that kids belong to whole communities.
The brainwashing media machine has been turned up on high, and it's time for humanity to double down on the true people's media and strike back against the tyrants that are destroying our civilization with their lies and fraud. We are the resistance. You are the resistance. You are the info war. It is more important than ever to realize that we are not the alternative media. We are the true media. The establishment dinosaur press is dying.
We are in an information war, and we are losing that war.
Join us at InfoWarsNews.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. Members can share their memberships with up to 11 people. By subscribing, you will literally be buying war bonds in the info war to expand our operation in the face of the tyrants. Join us at PrisonPlanet.tv.